So if you're a dog owner in Winter Garden, you already know what a special place this is. We've put together this guide to help you find the perfect local trainer so you and your dog can really enjoy everything this town has to offer together.
I mean, that's why we have dogs, right? To enjoy the lifestyle here with them. Getting the right training just makes that whole experience so much smoother and more fun for everyone. And this really says it all. To do all these wonderful things, you need a dog who's comfortable and well-behaved around all the action, whether you're passing a cafe or walking through that busy market. That's exactly where good training makes all the difference.
All right, first things first. Let's talk about the foundation of it all. What does really good, effective training even look like?
You'll hear this term a lot, and for good reason. Positive reinforcement is what nearly all veterinarian and behavior experts recommend. It's not about correcting what your dog does wrong, it's about teaching and rewarding them for what they do right. This builds an incredible bond and leads to behavior you can actually count on.
And you can probably already see how this applies to everyday life here. A dog trained this way is just more likely to be relaxed while you're at the farmer's market, or to walk right past another dog on the West Orange Trail without a fuss. It's all about practical, real-world skills.
Okay, so you know what kind of method you're looking for, but how do you actually find a professional who knows how to use it well?
You know, here's the thing. Literally anyone can print up some business cards and call themselves a dog trainer. Certifications are your way of knowing that a person has actually studied, passed exams, and committed to a code of ethics. It's your best check for quality.
These are the big ones you're likely to come across. The first two, CPT-KA and KP-CTP, are fantastic for general manners and obedience. Now, if you're dealing with bigger issues, like serious fear or reactivity, looking for a CBCC-KA or a CDBC means that trainer has a deeper level of knowledge in behavior modification.
When you reach out to a trainer, you really are interviewing them for a very important job. You want to go into that conversation feeling prepared so you can make sure they're the right fit for you and your dog.
Think of this as your personal checklist. You want to hear them talk about positive reinforcement. You want to confirm their credentials. A huge one is making sure they create a custom plan for your dog, not just a one-size-fits-all approach. And always, always ask about total costs and what happens after your sessions are done.
Okay, so you know the philosophy, you know how to vet a professional. Let's get into the different kinds of training programs available and what you should expect to invest. The two most common options are group classes and private lessons. Group classes are awesome for practicing skills around other dogs and people, which is a huge benefit. Plus, they're usually more budget-friendly. Private lessons give you that focused one-on-one help for specific things, especially behaviors that only happen at home, like jumping on visitors.
There is a third option, a board and train, where your dog actually goes to live with the trainer for a bit. This can provide some really intensive learning, but you absolutely have to do your homework. Go visit the facility, ask what a typical day looks like, and double-check that they only use those positive methods we've been talking about.
And of course, the big one, cost. What should you be budgeting for professional dog training right here in the Orange County area?
This slide gives you a really clear breakdown. For a standard 6-week group class, you're looking at somewhere between $200 and $300. A single private lesson is usually about $90 to $150. As you can see, the more intensive programs like a board and train are a much bigger investment. This should help you figure out what works for your goals and your budget.
Last, but definitely not least, let's cover some of the local rules and resources that every dog owner in Winter Garden should be familiar with to be a great neighbor.
These are pretty much the non-negotiables. You'll need a leash that's no longer than 6 feet pretty much everywhere in public. State law says your dog has to have a current rabies tag on their collar, and yeah, excessive barking can actually be a code violation, which is something training can really help with. Also, good to know, while Florida doesn't license trainers, they do need a business tax receipt from the county to operate legally.
Okay, so you and your dog have been working with a trainer, and you're building some great skills. Where do you go to practice them in the real world?
We've got some amazing spots here. The Winter Garden Dog Park is the place to go for safe, legal off-leash practice, especially for recalls. The West Orange Trail is tailor-made for mastering that polite leash walking around bikes and other people. And a beautiful spot like Newton Park is perfect for teaching your dog how to just settle down and be calm in a public place.
And that's really the whole point. Finding a qualified trainer who uses positive methods isn't just another thing to buy for your dog. It's truly an investment in your relationship with them for years to come.
because in the end, having a well-trained dog just opens up your world here. It means you can have those peaceful walks downtown, relax at a dog-friendly spot, and just enjoy everything this amazing city has to offer without any stress. We really hope this guide helps you on that journey. Happy training!